Greetings to everybody watching this channel. Today I'll be reviewing, or it's not really like reviewing, I'll be talking on a subject matter that is really not pleasant for the community, for families, for patients, in fact, for the country at large, because they say the tongue is very good. Yes, it's very small as well, but it can set the whole world ablaze. I'm just getting to work right now. I'm working today in the evening, and I happen to work in Mount Mary. There is a lot of false information going about on social media about Mount Mary, and a nurse or nurses have been sent home because one has been diagnosed positive. Yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get dressed. So let me get into my uniform, and I'll inform you or update you and give you a clear picture of what is happening. Mount Mary is functioning. We are nurses there and we are still working, and all the Romo and all of that has to be cleared. Thanks. And this is my uniform. If you can see very well, I'm going to work, and that is the building. I'll let you guys know those are patients, so I'll update you. Stay connected. Yeah, as I was saying, I just got to work. I'm all dressed to start night shift. And as I was saying during the introduction of this video, it's not an ordinary video, like it's not a video for, as you guys know, but this is a health channel, and I have the obligation to let you guys know what's happening in the health sector. Not just because I work in this hospital, but also because fake information is very bad and very destructive. Please, that lady on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Messenger, on whatever social media platform, that thinks that he or she wants to gain popularity, but in the negative way, because popularity you can gain positive or negative. That wants to gain popularity in the negative way by using or spreading false information, as I can put it. Yes, false information. Let me let you guys know, clearing up the air or clearing the air around this subject matter. There is no nurse in Mount Mary that has been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 or coronavirus. No nurse has been diagnosed positive in this hospital. I work in Mount Mary, and I'm coming to work this night because the information I had today, I had like 100 calls of people calling me to find out that they have sent us home. It happened yesterday in the night and we are all gone home. I worked in the night yesterday. It was my first night duty, and today is my second night duty. We did not have any case of somebody going home because the person, and what is even worse about it is that the so-called lady on Facebook is going about propagating the information that the nurse in Mount Mary came from Yaoundé and was diagnosed positive for COVID. Nobody in this health facility has been diagnosed positive for COVID. Please, when you spread information, learn how to use your tongue well. Information is good. But now what happens? When you spread fake information to the population, you think you want to be popular, right? But you don't know that even you who is spreading the information, you are exposed. Because if COVID, as she claims to say, is in, I'll leave the message up. You'll see the message she has put up on Facebook. If COVID, as she claims to say, has affected nurses of Mount Mary, or there is one affected case in Mount Mary, which is a big lie, know that even you who is propagating the information is not free. COVID is contagious, right? So if COVID is here and you think that it's a pleasure for all nurses in Mount Mary to be tested positive, or some nurses to be tested positive and for them to go home, I'm not really like angry about the matter, but I'm trying to say that please, people should learn how to use their tongue. This is not a forum, and this is not a child's play. COVID is real. Corona kills, and people should stop propagating false information about the virus being in Mount Mary and nurses going home and all of that. It's very, very irritating because I received calls today, and you know, in our setting, when people start calling and make it like it's a sin and they stigmatize and stuff, there are other people who could not come to the hospital today. I have cases who came to my house telling me they cannot come to the hospital today because they are scared that they are going to meet or whatsoever. So please, Mr. or Mrs. or group of people who wants Mount Mary to have a case of COVID, it's a lie. And you do know what? This is a mission hospital. We are really, really covered by the blood of Jesus. So whosoever wants it, you, in fact, you need to go and manufacture your own COVID in the lab and come and inject to people. For now, there is no COVID in Mount Mary, and there is no nurse that has been diagnosed positive for COVID in Mount Mary. So take note. Brothers and sisters, sorry for the way I sound, because really, when it's something to talk about that is not good, we need to really talk about it. There is no nurse diagnosed, there is no nurse coming from Yaoundé, and there is no case. And I am a living witness of a nurse working on night duty in Mount Mary. If you see my background, you see my uniform, you see everything, you know that I'm at work. So please, ladies, for those who know Mount Mary very well, you can see down there is the laboratory, and we are all doing fine. I guess what you need to do for health personnel now is to pray, because our lives are at risk, really. So what you need to do is to pray, and pray that God keeps us safe, and as well keeps you safe. Because if somebody is positive and has to maybe board a taxi with you, who claims you are negative and you are propagating the false information, you might be infected too. So nobody goes to the market to buy any disease. Maybe because you are not in the health sector, you don't know the gravity of what you are saying. Death is real, and nobody goes to come back to explain how it was. So be very careful with the information you're propagating out there. There is no nurse that has been diagnosed positive for COVID in Mount Mary, and there is no story of nurses sent home not to come to work. Today is the day. I'm working today. As I'm talking right now, I'm working. So stay connected to this channel. I'll now update you guys on how the situation unfolds. Yeah, I really wonder. What really ponders me about this whole issue is that somebody sits in a house and doesn't have anything to do. Is bored because of maybe the measures that have been taken in place to curb the pandemic, and you are home, you just think you can type anything on your phone and put on social media. And you who says there is a nurse in Mount Mary who has been diagnosed positive, and all the nurses have been sent home. Who says you're not a suspected case? Everybody is a suspected case. It's a pandemic, my dear sister, my dear brother, or group of people. It's a pandemic, and everybody is touched. If whites that have all the technology on planet Earth can really be crying about it, then what more of in Africa? So when you sit and conclude in your own mental laboratory, because it's in the person's mental laboratory that the person has concluded that there is a positive nurse. We don't have any nurse coming from Yaoundé in this health facility. And conclude, please beware and know that whatever you pray for others might come to you. It's not bad to give an information to the public. If there were a case, will clearly, and that would be the judgment, or it will be the delegate of health together with the Ministry of Health, and in fact to unleash this information to the public. Why will an individual sit in her closet in her quiet time and just cook up a very bad, I don't know, it's very bad. I don't know how to put it. I don't want to use words that are going to be hurting. So please, this is me in the hospital. I need to go around for you guys to see. Those are patients, patient carers. This is JP5 female ward, which means John Paul female ward. The pharmacy, yeah, this is Mount Mary pharmacy, and my colleague is very present. We are at work. So this fellow or group of people who are propagating this information that we have a positive nurse in this compound, please pray for nurses and doctors. We are exposed, but as of now, there's no positive case. Mount Mary has no positive nurse, no suspected case, no case coming from Yaoundé or whatsoever. We are all doing fine. It's night duty, because the person even went ahead and said we have been sent home not to come to work. We are working. This is night duty. I am working. My colleague is working. We are all doing fine. So please, please, please use your tongue well. If you're bored, browse, do other things, cook, do gym, cut down, do exercises. Don't use your tongue to propagate false information that can burn the whole world. Thank you.
The person wey die, no be even here person.
Not even for you.
No, first, forget about here. It's not even a health personnel. It's a male, not a health personnel. It's a civil servant, but not a health personnel. I don't want to disclose because I know the person. I know the person's name. I don't even want to disclose the information. It shouldn't be disclosed. Seriously. So let them not go and say things they don't know. If you have time, I don't know what to do with. Sleep.
Really?
It's helpful because we have been confined. Some of us come out not because we want, but we are here for you, and you should stay home for us. Stop wasting your time and spreading information and killing people when they are still living.
Yes.
Please. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, dear sister. We remain connected in prayer, and we believe that our God is watching and taking care. Stay blessed and stay safe. COVID is real. Sanitize and do respect the rules and regulation, and we know this is going to pass. Thank you.
Corona no
day. We are on duty. No corona no day.
Well protected.
Any man will get information, we want spread them bad information. May sleep. If you feel bored at home quarantine, you climb on bed.
More many workers are safe.
We are safe on that.
More many workers are infected. We are not infected.
We are not infected.
Us.
So anyone will get infected.
Yes,
You know what social media?
You know social media.
When you back to social media, they say female nurse of Mameli. Then they say all for house. Female nurse.
I rhyme with
Tell come on,
the story we dey talk. You see they no rhyme sef.
Tell come on, I'll screenshot the message send am over.
I'm interested in myself.
Witchcraft.
We are not infected, we are very strong.
Nobody's quarantined.
Nobody is quarantined in the hospital. All my children are doing great. Yes, almost 3/4 of Boya they are living in Mount Mary Hospital because we know our aseptic technique.
Good and our hygienic.
Yes.
Trusted.
Nonsense.
Yes. Anybody spread that news back to sender.
Yeah.
Back to sender. We are safe.
Yeah. As you can see, this is the compound. We are all here present, and colleagues are going home. This is Mount Mary compound. For those who know Mount Mary very well, this is Mount Mary compound. I'm at work. At work. I really wonder. What really ponders me about this whole issue is that somebody sits in a house and doesn't have anything to do. Is bored because of maybe the measures that have been taken in place to curb the pandemic, and you are home, you just think you can type anything on your phone and put on social media. And you who says there is a nurse in Mount Mary who has been diagnosed positive, and all the nurses have been sent home. Who says you're not a suspected case? Everybody is a suspected case. It's a pandemic, my dear sister, my dear brother, or group of people. It's a pandemic, and everybody is touched. If whites that have all the technology on planet Earth can really be crying about it, then what more of in Africa? So when you sit and conclude in your own mental laboratory, because it's in the person's mental laboratory that the person has concluded that there is a positive nurse. We don't have any nurse coming from Yaoundé in this health facility. And conclude, please beware and know that whatever you pray for others might come to you. It's not bad to give an information to the public. If there were a case, will clearly, and that would be the judgment, or it would be the delegate of health together with the Ministry of Health, and in fact to unleash this information to the public. Why will an individual sit in her closet in her quiet time and just cook up a very bad, I don't know, it's very very bad. I don't know how to put it. I don't want to use words that are going to be hurting. So please, this is me in the hospital. I need to go